Actually, I want to see something super quickly. We're going to get into a fight with something, and then I'm going to... This scene right here is where we're going to clap, and we're going to mess with Cheat Engine just a little bit, okay? Because I want to see if something works. So, because I was told that the way that it stores EXP is via an increasing counter. So I actually want to see if it does anything. So, it would help if I remember how much EXP is in a brand new game, how much a level 1 EXP character is. So, but I don't, so I'd have to go watch videos of that, which I don't care to do. But we're going to see if we can't do something. So, let's mess with Cheat Engine right now. Yes, Alexa, this is totally what we're going to do now. So you're just going to have to listen to us mess with Cheat Engine. New scan. Okay, so I know it's going to be a value between 0 and probably like 50,000 if I had to guess. Let's say 100,000. So I know it's going to be a value between that and 100,000. Oh, God. God. 200 million items? So I'm just guessing on this, but I know how much things are going to go up. So it's not going to be that hard to figure out. Okay, so 291 million items. So I know... Ooh. It did not like whatever I just did. Okay, so I want difficulty... So we want to fight. We want to get in a fight right now. Because of what we're messing with. Oh god. What we're messing with right now. Of course it's going to be like, oh my god, you can't do that thing. Because we're pulling 300 million addresses from the game at one time right now. Okay, so it's going to increase by 511. So... Okay, so it should have increased by 511. We're at 37 addresses now. I feel like I just found them too. Which makes sense because they're in the appropriate area where they're supposed to be. So in case you're wondering what Cheat Engine is doing right now, so I figured these 4 addresses right here are probably it, just based on the fact that they follow the same thing. So you have 1F9, which is the same as this right here, so 1F9, blah, 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 blah. This is 04, this is 08, C08, and this is BA4. Yeah, so these actually come up earlier in the address lines. So I bet this right here is the amount of EXP. Now, I wonder if I mess with this. I wonder what happens if I actually do mess with this thing. Because it's going to mess with something in the game. So let's make this... Let's make this 100,000. Actually, I want to copy that amount right there. Let's throw an extra 0 on the end of it. So get in a fight. Okay. Okay. He gained a level. He gained 2 levels. At 44,000, he gained 2 levels. Okay. So if I make that... I'm gonna throw... let's copy that amount. Let's copy that amount for all of them. But let's add a 0 onto all of them. And that way they're not... Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's break the game entirely. Because the game is going to try to break itself right after I do this. Okay, so we're just gonna get a level up every single time. Excellent. Just excellent. Oh, this is gonna be a great game. Yes, this is an amazing game now. We're level 38. Okay, then. So that's the thing. If we're at 440,000... Add another 0 on the end. Why not? Let's just break the game even more. Now, I've noticed the way this thing does things is things just kind of like... Things break themselves in a weird way. So when something in this game breaks, it breaks hard. Okay. Well, I mean... Don't know why we expected differently there. Okay, a job. What do we got? So it starts with 0 to 30, okay. So if I had to guess, the next level is 70. Does it reset every time that we get another level up? Okay, so I'm looking... New scan. A value between 0 and let's say... I'm going to say 25,000 just to be nice. Because that can't be way too many addresses. I lied. It's 100 and some odd, maybe 200 million addresses. It's like, okay, we're at 250 odd million addresses. I'm glad that the top 50,000 was only... No, it's the same exact amount before. 291 million addresses. I bet it's going to be in the 1F9 region. In the 1F9E region. Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably where it is. Give me a... Can I have a new address? I feel like everything this game is doing right now is in the same region. Cheat Engine just, like, hates me right now because I'm trying to do something crazy. Look, Cheat Engine, I'm not asking you to do anything weird. I'm just asking you to actually, you know... be nice to me. OBS didn't like what I did there. Okay, past that point, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Good. Man, this is going to be annoying. Value between 0 and 25,000. First scan. Between that point and the end of the game's point. It's not that bad. I bet if I can find out where Dia's Black Mage is, I can probably figure out where everything else is for her. Because Black Mage shouldn't be that hard. And also, if Dia's Black Mage is in a certain position, I can figure out where everyone else's Black Mage is. Well, of course, I'll know immediately where everyone else's Black Mage is. But then I can figure out where White Mage is. And if I can figure out the difference between everyone's, and then I can figure out, well, I already know the difference between everyone's. It's 3 EEC, I think it is. And if I can figure out the difference between each individual job, then I can be like, okay, cool, here. This is all the information I needed. Now, I'm guessing 25,000. I'm probably wrong. If I had to guess, I'm probably wrong. Okay, it's going to go up by 48. See, it's going to go by 48. Unless this value is just not kept this way. New scan. Let's go like a value between, let's go 50,000 just to be safe. I think it's way too much, but maybe not. Actually, why would I be doing something that actually has a value attached to it? Why would I not just put her as a white mage? Make a Dia a white mage. I don't need her to actually attack anything, but if I can say that, hey, between this one and this one, it's all of this stuff, it would be easier to actually like work out. So let's do a first scan. I mean, if any value changes, we're just going to say, hey, it's that thing. And if we're wrong about how this thing counts it, well, we're going to have a different story. So this will be 52. Okay, so 52. An increased value. Okay, and now an unchanged value. It's either going to be 22 or 52. So let's look for 52. Okay, or it's going to be 22. It's 164. Okay, cool. Okay. So it'd be 101 right now. And I don't spot any numbers that are 101. $101 right there. Okay. So I'm going to watch that value. And if that value changes any, then we'll know. Get into another fight. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Let's see if this value changes any. We'll figure out how Bravely Default does its math. Did it change? It did change. Okay, cool. That's it. That's the number right there. So if that's the number for Adia White Mage. Okay, so I know that number. I wonder what happens if I go... Okay, so let's add a new address. And let's say 0. It's going to be 3. What about 8? It's also 3. Okay, well... Then I need to figure out the difference between two different jobs. Because that's how it counts it. So it counts it as a cumulative number. Okay, so what's the... Actually, I should be able to find out. 68. I know it's going to be 68. So new scan, we're going to look for exactly 68. That's the number we're looking for because your first level is 30 plus another 38. That's 68. So first scan, it's going to be easy to find. I'm glad none of this is actually going in the video, but you know, take that as you will. Get into a fight. Okay, so she gained a lot job level. We want looking for one that increased exactly by 52. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. Increased by exactly 52. And that's one of two numbers. So it's either... So that's F9 E7, F9 E7. So it can't be this one. So let's get into another fight and find out if it's that one. So let's see if it's that one. We're still in this area where we're like not doing anything really. Okay, it is that top number. It just came through. So that is Idia. That's Idia Freelancer. Okay, I do see that there is some distance between the two numbers because the number is ED 10 versus F454. So okay, so I know it's 168. So how far is Freelancer from White Mage? Okay, it's 2 spots away, so I should be able to figure out what the middle number is by going to a hex calculator and figuring out that number. And if I had to guess, I bet it's going to be the same thing. So that number versus... Subtract those two. 744 or 744, which is a distance of 1,860. So I bet if I added 744, should go back out the amount we want. What's 744 divided by 2? Divide by 2. I'm gonna have like a real problem here. Divide by 2. 3A2. Okay, so if I take 3A2, actually I'm gonna take that number. So take her Freelancer. take her freelancer and add 3A2 to it. And that gives me that amount. I bet it's going to be a 0. If I'm correct, this should be a 0. It is. Okay, so that is that thing. That is her monk. Okay. So there's a difference between 3A2 on every single one of these. And I bet if I decide that I want to add 29 to the monk, I back out. If I go all the way out, and I go all the way back in, let's change to the monk real quick. Let's get into a fight super quickly. Okay, that was not the monk. Okay, so we're at 52. That's not the monk. So how much is the monk? So we went 52. 52. Don't tell me we have to do this for every single character. Okay, well. I mean, it's not going to be hard to figure out where they are. Just have to keep fighting things. We actually are learning how this game operates on a base level, how it increments things up. So it is some kind of like increase of stuff. So an increase of 52. So 104. Okay, so getting another fight. Okay, Idia Monk. So in what order do the things go? What did we change? Because we changed something that was 0. Okay, so now we're going to learn what happens if we do... Let's change this to 1,000. Let's just see what happens if we change it to 1,000.